He made so much money with techniques years ahead of his time that even the legendary George Soros couldn't ignore him. He had to hire him. The Wall Street Journal dubbed him the man who won too much. Ruthless, brilliant, and fearless, this trader didn't just outsmart the markets. He brought an entire country's central bank to its knees. New Zealand's government pleaded, threatened lawsuits, and scrambled in panic, pleading with him to close his positions. But instead, he refused, profited a jaw-dropping $300 million in a single trade. Who is this financial mastermind, and how did he pull off one of the most daring trades in history? Welcome to Market Sense Finance, where we decode the legends of Wall Street and uncover the secrets of the greatest traders and investors. Before we dive in, please hit that subscribe button. It means a lot. Born in 1956 in the quiet town of Wilmington, Delaware, Andrew J. Krieger seemed destined for an unremarkable life. The son of a meticulous accountant and a dedicated homemaker, his early years were grounded in middle-class simplicity. But Andrew's mind burned with an insatiable curiosity, one that would catapult him into the elite halls of financial mastery. In 1974, he entered the University of Pennsylvania with no clear direction, eventually finding his intellectual home in the philosophy department. His brilliance was undeniable, earning him a spot on the dean's list, a coveted honor reserved for the academically exceptional. Andrew dove deep into Indian philosophy, and by the time he completed his decade-long undergraduate and graduate journey, he had earned a PhD. His lecturer once remarked, "Andrew was comfortable juggling things that aren't juggled." But philosophy wasn't enough for this restless genius. In January 1982, he enrolled in the prestigious Wharton School MBA program, drawn by a vision to merge business and third-world development. However, fate had other plans. A summer job trading Eurodollar instruments at J.P. Morgan awakened a new passion: the seductive world of financial markets. In 1983, Krieger took a leave of absence from Wharton to dive deeper into the trading world, learning the intricacies of currency options at O'Connor Associates in Chicago. There, on the buzzing floor of the Chicago Board Options Exchange, Andrew found his true calling. Returning to Philadelphia later that year, he began trading currency options on the Philadelphia Stock Exchange while balancing family life. His early career saw rapid financial success: a $500 bonus at O'Connor, a $50,000 salary at Salomon Brothers in 1984, and a stunning $170,000 earnings in his first year at the age of 27. By 1986, Krieger joined Bankers Trust, where his salary soared to $450,000. His daring long-term trading strategies and relentless work ethic, trading through the night from his home office, earned him the trust of his firm. With $700 million in trading capital, an astronomical figure at the time, Andrew began crafting his legacy. Because his position sizes were becoming increasingly bigger, bank trust managers begun trying to restrain his trading because his position sizes were very big and could result in enormous losses in case they went the opposite direction. At Bank Trust, Krieger began getting into conflict with his fellow traders over his large positions, and they accused him to be self-centered, only interested in making better trades from his positions. It was 1987, the year of Black Monday, one of the darkest days in financial history. But for Andrew Krieger, it was an opportunity to rewrite the rules of trading. In the lead-up to the crash, Andrew noticed something others missed: New Zealand's fragile economy. Overly dependent on animal product exports, its currency, the New Zealand dollar, NZD, was inherently vulnerable. When global investors began fleeing to safe haven currencies after the crash, the illiquid NZD saw an unnatural surge in demand. Krieger smelled blood in the water. Armed with $700 million and leveraging at 400.1, he shorted the New Zealand dollar on an unprecedented scale, placing a position so large it dwarfed the entire money supply of the New Zealand Central Bank. The move was audacious, almost reckless, but it was brilliant. New Zealand's government, blindsided and furious, accused Krieger of destabilizing their economy. Lawsuits were threatened. The New Zealand central bank managers pleaded with him to close his positions, but this fell on deaf ears. The NZD crumbled under the weight of his trade, and Andrew pocketed a staggering $300 million for Bankers Trust. Despite his success, Krieger received only a $3 million bonus, just 1% of the profits he generated. Frustrated, he resigned and took his family on a well-earned Caribbean vacation. Krieger's legend didn't stop there. In 1988, he joined George Soros Fund Management as a senior portfolio manager. Over the decades, he honed strategies that delivered extraordinary returns. In 2007, he generated over 300% for his clients, and even during the 2008 financial meltdown, he delivered a staggering 75% return. Beyond his financial acumen, Andrew demonstrated a compassionate side. Following the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, he personally chartered $3 million worth of supplies for survivors. His philanthropy earned him the Friend of India Award and a congressional honor for community service. From 1991 to 2019, he has been advisor at Le Marais Investment Limited in New Jersey. From 2019 to present, he is the managing director at Eden Ridge Trading LLC in Florida. Andrew Krieger continues to innovate in the financial world, but his story is far more than one of profits and markets. It's about a man who dared to challenge the status quo, who balanced intellect with instinct, and who, despite the chaos of the trading floor, found ways to give back to the world. This is the story of Andrew Krieger, the man who broke a central bank, reshaped the financial landscape, and built a legacy of both brilliance and humanity. Hit the like button, and please don't forget to subscribe. We are a new channel, and this means a lot to us. Thanks. Be sure to watch more of our financial-related videos.